So you might have read the title, and maybe you thought it was clickbait. No, it's not. I've spent £135 million on an old goalkeeper. Why not? It's only money, innit? Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back to the Journeyman in what will be the final season of the Journeyman this year. Not even. This shows how sad. I was gonna say sad I am. No, I just love Football Manager. I'm not ready for this. I'm still enjoying this save, but I kind of have to finish it because, you know, there's a new game coming out in less than a month's time, and the beta is normally 2 weeks, so it's only about 2 weeks away. And I kind of like to have a little break of Football Manager between games, but I want to do another season. So we'll do the season, finish up. There might be a few days without videos, but I've got lots planned for FM23, some new stuff this year. So, yeah. Welcome, Robert Tybosch, to the club. 33 years old, Dutch international, 120 caps. So let me paint you a picture. Let me tell you a story. So I'm looking for my goalkeepers are meh goalkeepers. They're like good Premier League goalkeepers. Neither is a standout. You know I was looking for one, right? Couldn't find one that was affordable. Inverted commas, because I just spent 135 million. But I couldn't find one that was affordable. And then out of nowhere, Napoli, this guy comes up because he's been transfer listed. And I was like, why has he been transfer listed? Went into his information. And what happened was he'd refused to sign a new he wasn't being offered a new contract, or it wasn't enough money or whatever. He'd rejected a new contract. He had a year left. And so I think Napoli is a sort of show of power. It's like, we're going to list you, but for absurd amounts of money. We don't need you. Knowing that nobody was stupid enough to bid on this guy for 135 million for a 33-year-old. And then old Muggins here is like, hang on. I don't quite have the money for that, but let me just quickly sell a couple of goalkeepers and then I'll come back to you. And we've purchased Robert Tybosch. Like, he is very good. The fact of the matter is, that's a lot of money, but realistically, I'm not even done this because I'm only doing one more season. It's like you get 4 or 5 years out of this guy, right? So, and he's world class. He's got 20 in one-on-ones and stuff. Like he's an absolute beast. So I think it was worth it. But my friends, you think I've spoiled you already. I've purchased the new, because we're using wingers this season, because I'm trying out the other tactic that we downloaded. A right winger I have purchased. You might recognise the name. Welcome to the club, Mohamed Hanafi. He's back. We got him, boys. He's developed nicely, hasn't he? He's developed quite nicely. I knew he was going to be good. We spent 80 million quid on him from Dortmund. We needed a right winger. I found one other guy, but he went to Bayern. But he was and he also was 29 years old. And then this guy popped up. I was like, I can't not. Got to reunite. He loves me. He was happy to rejoin me. Oh, don't want to show you any spoilers. I can show you the rest because, you know, they're regens and you'd never have heard of their names before. So, yeah. So Hanafi's in. 80 million quid going up to 100 million. Let me show you the right. So, yeah, that was Santos, just making sure I've got the right bloody year and stuff. So, our signings, Hanafi, we got Manuel Alvarez, our Mexican winger. We'd already signed him before I'd even got there, but because he was just cheap. And he's joined us. Finally, now we need right winger, so that's good. He's in the club, nice and cheap. And I would have done a World Cup. I'm not going to do an international management this year because I was going to do one at the end of this Journeyman, just a little, maybe a World Cup. But I only wanted to do Mexico, but they've just won the World Cup. So it's not like, so we'll wait until next year. And then we got Jamel Imber. I don't know what that name is. He's a French 18-year-old, absolutely beast of a wonder kid. Just needed a bit of squad depth. Really good, like fullback, wide centre-back. Really, really nice. So very happy to get him in. Obviously, we needed to raise quite a lot of money. As you can imagine, So who was the first to go? Reece Bergie went in January. So it was Bruce Heslop went to Tottenham for 50 million quid. I think that's a fair price. He's still young, maybe a bit cheap if anything. He only got 13 last season, a bit poor season last season. But yeah, I think he'll be good for Spurs. I don't think he'll be outstanding. Egan, obviously, I needed to then sell the goalkeepers. So Egan went to Newcastle for 40 mil skis. And then we still needed more money because of transfers. I've got one more guy to show you. Dixon, which was really annoying, he went on a free to Ben because I didn't renew his contract in time, and then he didn't want to know. That's on me, but that's fine. Lots of freebies. Cardoso went for 30 million to Real Sociedad, a little bit lower than I was hoping. I thought I could get a bit more for him, but and then Nando's went to Juventus for 40 million. So we made a lot of money. Obviously, we needed a goalkeeper because we've sold too many. So we've got Gerasimos Kassos, the Greek under-21 goalkeeper. Just a very cheap, really good wonder kid. So, yeah, I'm very happy. We're going to be using this tactic. We got a nice, easy start to the season. We're playing Man City in the Charity Shield thing, and then we're playing Man City in the league. So, you know, that's nice. Right. Ty Bosch. Do I play, go under strength? Because we're playing them next. Do I, gamesmanship? Play the Rezzies? No. Let's go and smash them twice. Right. Hanafi. Oh, so good. It's so good to have him back. Had a good season for Dortmund. He's just been getting slowly better and better. Look. Very consistently increasing. Right. So Pascal is going to be our box to box. Who's our best defensive deep line playmaker? Probably Pascal, I was going to say, yeah. Okay. And then as our box to box, we've got Cisse. Right, so easy enough on the back line. We've pretty much kept it as is because it's very good. Got one more year left in it before I would really need to start rebuilding it. We'll go for Goffey. So with the inverted wing backs, I've got everybody training, so they're all learning it. Ideally, obviously, you want every player to be two-footed, but I'm going to keep Santos on the left. I'm not going to make him a right. I'm undecided. Having watched a fair bit of inverted wing-backs over the years, you could make a case for either way. Either foot, rather. Right, where's... there he is, still on. Okay, so on the left-hand side, we've got the Brazilian wonder kid that we signed, which was lucky because we needed a winger. Very good. Probably our weakest position, and we've got the two of the homegrown players that can play there. So we've got Marshall. I've just made in the Man United. Marshall, I've just made. Okay. Alvarez, but he's wrong. He's the other side, and Doug McKinley. Doug McKinley. I've just made him Northern. And then up front, we've got Nordstrand as the main man, and then we've got Garcia as the backup. He's developed really nice. He could fight for the top spot, to be honest. Not a bad couple of players, and we need some subbages. Right, Peanut, you can go on the bench. Mood, because you're two-footed. Ewan Miller, who's touted to be the young player, his favourite for Young Player of the Year this year. Random. And then we'll go Benny. And then Martial. We'll go the youngster. Have I got too many fullbacks? I feel like I've got too many fullbacks here. Need one of the others. Okay. So that is what we're doing. Good luck, everybody. I have no idea if this is going to absolutely stink or not. I've barely touched that tactic. All right. It's only Man City, though, so ease them into it. All right. Yeah, so they're probably the left-hand side's the weakest area of the team, but I don't have the money to get another one. And we've got 2 or 3 players that can play there. Maybe one of them will find his feet and kick on. Bex and Pryor are both playing. Their full strength squad, it looks like. Right. Oh, man. New tactic. I have no idea. Just don't get smashed. Baby steps and all that. Don't get smashed. So, Liverpool in real life are a bit shit, aren't they? Oh, no. He's not sending him off. It's a charity shield, mate. Where's the charity? It's a community shield. Where's the community? Okay. Minor setback. What do I do here? Okay, this is makeshift. This is makeshift. Okay, the thing is now, we're not going to know if this tactic was any good. Benny boy, come on. Okay. Just go cautious. Focus. Maybe keep it close. Right, first highlight of the game, 41st minute. Yeah, there's part of me... Oh, that's good. Oh, no, not you. Thank you. There's part of me that's... Some of the Liverpool fans, the ones that feel like they're owed success, like how dare they had not, like, I'm just great, like, even if, let's say, worst case scenario for Liverpool, right, maybe I'm talking crazy here, but worst case scenario for Liverpool, it's all gone to shit, Jurgen Klopp, this is the end, the eight season itch, and it all falls apart and stuff, and then we go back to, you know, the equivalent of Moyes when you had Ferguson and stuff. I'd be just happy that we had that time, because I still vividly remember getting smashed by Man United every week as a child, or that period with Rafa Benitez where just occasionally we'd pop up and win an FA Cup, but we were still finishing 7th in the league every season. So, but watching some of the Liverpool fans just lose their fucking mind has been quite funny. A little bit funny. All right, we're I don't know what this... Maybe this is the tactics. The butt plug. Right. Corsair. We're not using wingers, so let's not bring you on. That would be dumb. Right. Here we go. We've kept it tight. Is it straight? It's got to be straight to pen. There's no way that there's extra time in Community Shield. It's straight to pens, right? Oh, go on. Can we steal it? Go on. I've got a good feeling. Hanafi. Sorky. Benny. Doki, Benny, Cisse. Ooh! That would have been glorious. Let's look how undeserved this would have been. Take it, lads. Wait, what are you doing? Cheeky getting on there on penalties. Right, okay, our penalty takers still aren't great, but Hanafi's decent. I never, ever... I never, ever remember or look at how good somebody is at set pieces when I buy them. I always just hope that I'll have somebody decent. Right, come on, goalkeeper. This is what I spent all the money for this. This moment is what I spent all the money for, okay? Big game, big crowd, 120 caps, yeah? Pluck it. Okay, you're not even getting close. Like, I feel like... Technically, you know, you've got 20 one-on-ones, and technically this is a one-on-one. Good pen, good pen. Oh, no. Pryor, come on, mate. I built your career, Pryor. I built your career. You bastard. Sell out. Hanafi. Really good pens, all round. Okay. Come on, Ty Bosch. Okay, good experienced. I like this. Perfect person to step up for a pen. Terrible decision. What were they thinking? All right, Ty Bosch. This is your moment. This is it. Prove why we just spent absurd amounts of money on an old man. Okay? Bollocks. Right, pretty good pens. All right, I'm not. The Community Shield doesn't count. It's a friendly. It's friendly. Everybody says that when you lose. If you're, it's the rule. If you're in the Community Shield and then you lose it, you then declare it as just a spicy friendly. Okay. But we won't know. We don't know anything about the tactic there because we had 25 minutes of non-highlights and then sending off. Totally different tactic. Yeah. Is that man of the match? Is that man of the match? Could have saved a pen though, couldn't you? You did make 11 saves to be. Okay, well that's a good sign. That's a good sign. All right, there you go, my friend. So based on what the transfers that I've shown you, the team that you know we've got, the tactic that we don't really know if it works with this team, where do we finish in our final season? Where do we finish? Vote up the favourite one in the comments. I'm going to say... I'm not sure if... I think it's really... Second. And like Champions League semi-finals, knocked out against Real Madrid. That, I think it's there. Right, let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. As always, your support is everything to me. Oh, got a bit of emotion. I'm a man. I'm like boobs. Right, thank you very much. I'm back in. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.